Good morning. From BBC London News, I'm Sonja Jessop. The family of a teenage boy who was stabbed to death in West London last weekend say they're living in a nightmare after his senseless murder. Jason Isaacs, who was 18, was chased by his attackers on 2 mopeds and repeatedly stabbed in Northolt on Saturday. Detectives have announced a £20,000 reward for help in catching his killer. London's commuter belt has seen a spike in the number of homes left empty for at least 6 months, despite a downward trend across the UK. In Harrow, the number of empty homes has risen by more than 500% in a year, by far the largest increase in the country. In Wednesday's budget, the government announced that
of all police forces in England and Wales. An inquest into the death of a zookeeper who was killed in Cambridgeshire will be held in May next year. 33-year-old Rosa King was killed in May when she came into contact with a Malayan tiger in an enclosure at Hamerton Zoo Park near Huntingdon. A hearing earlier this year heard how the zookeeper had sustained traumatic injuries. Friends of a Bedfordshire woman who died at a hostel in Cambodia have created a floral tribute in her hometown. Natalie Seymour was found dead in her room just over a week ago, along with a friend believed to be from Canada. Flowers, photographs and messages have been left for the 22-year-old at the park in Stotfold, where she grew up. It's believed Natalie had been feeling unwell and went to a pharmacy to get medication on the evening of her death. Now, from today, fans of Doctor Who will be able to see previously unfinished episodes of the sci-fi series filmed in Cambridge in 1979. The production was abandoned and buried in the archives because of strike action at BBC Studios. Now the original footage has been released, completed with animations. Tom Baker, who was the 4th Doctor, speaks about his time filming in Cambridge.
Mostly I remember being mocked by the students on the cam because I wasn't very good at punting, because that's a kind of real skill. I don't have those kind of skills. And so I kept losing the pole or whatever it was, or it was quite difficult because the camera was a fixed camera and I had to time it in a way and then lose the pole at a critical time. And so hundreds of students, instead of studying, were watching this idiotic actor.
Let's get the weather with Lucy Martin.
Hello, good morning. Dry and bright but cold as we move into this weekend. A noticeably cooler start to the day this morning with temperatures in the single figures. A fair amount of cloud to begin with, but very quickly brightening up from the northwest. Temperatures at a maximum of 7 degrees Celsius with lighter winds than we saw yesterday. As we go through tonight, it will stay dry with clear spells which will allow the temperatures to fall away. So we're looking at a widespread frost developing. The easier temperatures in towns and cities, rurally it will be cooler than that. So a cold, bright and frosty start to the day tomorrow. Plenty of sunshine through the morning. Cloud will tend to increase as we move into the afternoon with some good sunny spells. Highs of 5 degrees Celsius and a brisk northwesterly breeze means it won't be feeling particularly warm. Feeling cold again on Sunday with temperatures at a maximum of 6 degrees Celsius.
And now we're back in half an hour. See you then.